Hello guys, and welcome to this discussion on some screenshots that I took of Ninja Turtles. I took these screenshots from the IGN released trailer. So this is the trailer that was released on the IGN website. So let's have a look at some of the screenshots. First off, we see this is obviously one of the towers in, I'm assuming, New York. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Some sort of battle obviously is happening here. Some explosion has happened so that the tower falls off. I don't know what else to say about this apart from that there's obviously something explosive going on there. So as you can see, this is I'm going to assume a foot soldier, but I have no idea. So, well, I'm assuming it's, yeah. So, as you can see, he's got like a metal mask and a machine gun, so they're kind of more like mercenaries now than ninja warriors, perhaps, from the beginning. So that's interesting. Yeah, so, interesting. I'm not quite sure. It kind of reminds me of something from, I can't remember what that other film is, but I can't remember what it is. There's like another film where they have like metal masks, I can't remember what it is. But, it's just interesting, really, how they look more like mercenaries in this than, ninja. I don't even know if they are they could be someone else. I don't know who they are, but they're obviously one of the main villain, bad guy people of the thing. So let's go and have a look at something. Now this is an interesting thing. It looks like this is one of those kind of mutagen container thingies. I don't know. Not too sure what this is. This is obviously something designed to make mutagen, perhaps, or mix it or test it or something. I don't know. It's confusing. In a second, we're gonna change the picture. Hold on, let's wait for that a second. Here we go. So, as you can see, we have a mutagen canister here with the words TCRI written on it. So obviously TCRI is in it. But we don't know at this point whether TCRI is the base of where the Krang are kind of hold up, or if it's some sort of thing that the Shredder's working on. We don't know, because in the trailer we worked out that Shredder is kind of trying to make heroes with the help of April O'Neil's father. As you see here, here's April O'Neil, played by Megan Fox. Yeah, so if you notice behind her, we have this sort of like I can't remember the word. Like picture, like sort of wallpaper kind of thing. Here's a better shot of it here of it looks like a great battle back in Japan. Interesting to have that there. I mean, because it's supposed to be based on ninjas and stuff. This is a scene where Shredder, I'm not sure what he's going to be called before this, is talking to April O'Neil about creating heroes and stuff. So, because in the trailer, he's talking to April about how him and her father were trying to create heroes to battle all the evil people in the city, which I think is interesting because it's coming from Shredder, who's supposed to be a villain in the series. So obviously he's kind of one of those hero. Well, he kind of like starts as a possible hero, but then something happens and he becomes a villain, or maybe he was a villain from the start, and kind of using the expertise of April's father to sort of create an army so he could take over the world. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows about the in the film? Sorry. Yeah. So as you can see here, we have Shredder. I forgot the actor's name, but we have the guy playing Shredder, and looking at his costume for the film, it kind of looks a bit like the one of the ones from the original movies, which I think is interesting. How it quite looks. It looks like it's basically a samurai armor with, you know, a few bits added perhaps. It looks awesome, I must say. This picture right here. What do you guys think? I think it looks awesome. The so I can't think of anything else to say about this. I'll move on to the next picture. So here's a picture of April with some guy. We don't know if he. I don't know who he is. We don't. I don't. I don't know if he. It could be Casey, perhaps, maybe, or someone she works with at the Channel 6 News, maybe, or I don't know who that is, but he's obviously somewhat important in that sequence because he's in it. So yeah. So here's a shot of what I think would be Donatello. I think that's right. I can never remember their names. I think it's yes, Donnie. As you can see, we have Donnie here with a sort of backpack thing. We are going to assume that this is a sort of prototype mutagen detector, maybe, or a little tracking device or something like that. That is kind of used to track down mutagen, maybe, or something. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the proton packs from Ghostbusters, in a way. It kind of looks like that kind of size, and as you can see in the front, I think that's a couple of foot soldiers. I'm not too sure though. It's kind of a bit blurry at this point. So just waiting for the thing to go to the next picture. Here we have Leonardo looking kind of cool with his two swords. In this one, he kind of looks a bit sort of, you know, kind of squashed in the middle, but that's just because of he's literally just landed, and it's also like a couple of seconds. So as you can see, we can see a very surprised April in her unique yellow jacket thing that she's always wearing in all the 80s cartoons. As you see, it's got like a dark feel to it. In this picture, we have, I think, Raphael smashing into what looks like a military jeep in the Misty Mountains for some reason. In the snow mountain. Not too sure why the turtles have gone to this mountain. Maybe they're doing a rescue mission or training or something. I don't know. Well, it's not explained quite that much, but this is only a teaser trailer after all. So here we have Mikey. Mikey looks in this close up a little bit weird in terms of the face. I mean, the eyes look kind of off. I don't know why, but yeah. But apart from that, it doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks kind of like it did in the original movies, kind of, but more realistic. Yeah, they've done an amazing job though on the I think on the animations here. So I'm looking forward to this movie. As you can see, this is Leonardo looking kind of cool. Now, I think at this point he's sort of, I don't know, I think the shell in this particular shot looks a little bit too high up, but I don't know if that's just him being, I don't know if that's him crouching down a little bit or something, I don't know. But he looks awesome. He looks, I don't know, he just has that sort of like badass look to him. He just looks like one of those guys from those like an anime who's just like sort of, you know, those like really tough sort of kind of guys that, you know, sort of don't really say much but look awesome no matter what they're doing kind of characters, and I think that's what they're trying to do with this. And if you know, I think if you notice his chest, he's got like what looks like a bamboo sort of armor on his chest plate, on his chest piece there, which I don't know if that's, oh yeah, that's definitely sort of like bamboo string armor that's around his neck kind of thing. You can see the string. So I don't really know what else to say about this movie other than it looks like it's going to be an awesome movie. The teaser trailer is awesome. You can look it up on what's the website called? IGN. It's up on IGN, and there's also forgot what his name is, but there's a guy that does a review of it, and there's loads of people doing reviews of it. So I think this movie has potential. And one more thing is, just because it's got producer Michael Bay on it doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. And I think people should leave him alone, because I think it's just, I'm sick of people talking about it. You know, I mean, you know, like I said, I know he's only the producer and stuff, but I'm just sick of people talking about how bad he supposedly is. Just give it a rest, mate, you know? There's more important things to be talking about at the moment. Like, I don't know, how good the Avengers 2 is going to be or something, you know? Or perhaps actually what this movie is about for another thing. So, I guess I'll see you in the next video. See you then.